Hello, Pasadena. This is Councilmember Jason Lyon, Pasadena District 7, with your 2-minute-ish recap of the week's City Council meeting. On this week's lengthy consent agenda, the Council approved various contracts for goods and services totaling about $6.25 million, updated salary schedules for 4 city positions, rejected the bids for a traffic signal improvement project as too expensive, approved a discretionary $7 million payment on our unfunded pension liability, and okayed annual updates to the employment agreements for the city attorney and city clerk. On the main agenda, the council took up an item that you may recall we held back a month or two ago regarding a contract for manufacturer-approved goods and services. We asked staff to consider whether we really need to pay the market premium for the manufacturer's seal of approval. In this case, staff recommended moving ahead with the purchase because the equipment is highly specialized, but they noted that we sometimes do purchase aftermarket or third-party materials when it's prudent to do so. The big agenda item of the night was the long-awaited optimized strategic plan for achieving Pasadena's goal of 100% carbon-free energy by 2030. The Optimized Strategic Plan, or OSP, was almost 2 years in the making as the city staff, members of the public, green energy experts, and city council worked together to model our future energy needs and how to get there in a way that balances affordability, rate equity, grid stability, and system reliability. The OSP calls for public and private participation to add 70 megawatts of energy through solar generation and to promote adoption of battery energy storage systems. Now that the roadmap is adopted, you can expect to start seeing outreach from Pasadena Water and Power in 2026 on how you can contribute to the greening of Pasadena. This is one where we will all need to come together to get this ambitious and important goal over the finish line in 2030. After adoption of the OSP, we received a report from the city's independent police auditor, Teresa Magula, with the OIR group. This was Ms. Magula's first year as the independent auditor, and by all accounts, it was a very productive first year. Ms. Magula highlighted several points of progress this year, including that the Pasadena Police Department has corrected past lapses in its collection of racial profiling data. So she and the Citizen Police Oversight Commission will now be able to review compliance with state and federal law in 2026. Ms. Magula also reported that her audit found improvements in PPD's use of force oversight and bias complaint handling, and she provided recommendations for even stronger transparency and training. Last up for the night was approving second readings of 2 ordinances, so those will now become law in Pasadena. One of those may be of particular interest. The council created a standing committee on housing, homelessness, and city planning. The mayor will appoint that committee and it'll start meeting in the new year to provide more intentional focus on our housing and homelessness strategy. Finally, at my request, we adjourned the city council meeting in memory of Dr. Kenny Lau, who was a postdoctoral scholar and experimental cosmologist researching the origins of the universe at Caltech. Dr. Lau was killed in a tragic accident when he was struck by a vehicle on Cordova Street the weekend before Thanksgiving. We extend our condolences to his parents and sisters and their families and to the entire Caltech community. As always, if you'd like to be in touch with me, email jlyon@cityofpasadena.